Leo, you are up for the October Money Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, the general reading is up for October, Leo. The love reading is up, and obviously we're doing the money reading. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, maybe the love reading or the money reading will. The new moon and Libra reading for the collective is up. Also, the full moon and Aries reading, I will be working on that probably tomorrow, I think. So, yeah. That will be up. Whatever you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I've said all that, let's go ahead and get into the reading. May I have the energy for Leo for October? May I have the energy for Leo for October? May I have the energy for Leo for October? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it? Something's telling me to take this card. I'm going to set it to the side. What is it that Leo needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? What is it that Leo needs to hear? Thank you. Oh. Whoop, whoop. Okay. I see it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. May I have another card, please? Thank you. Now, this came out, I want to say it was for Capricorn. Or some, I want to say it was Capricorn, I think, in the money reading. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, come through, Spirit. It says, Angels Spirit Team assist you. So your angels or your spirit team and or both are going to assist you with whatever you're dealing with. So, and now I'm hearing the song playing through my head, Hold On, Help Is On The Way. I don't know if you heard that song before. I heard it first through Whitney Houston off the Preacher's Wife soundtrack. If you ever get a chance, listen to that song by Whitney Houston. Hold on, help is on the way. Okay, so first card that came out is Toxic Boss. So some of you are dealing with a toxic boss. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you could be a toxic boss. Just saying. But you know better than me. Second card that came out is bank fraud. Not saying that bank fraud will happen to you. When this card comes out, it means that there may be something involving bank fraud, which could be a number of things. You could find out in the newspaper or something that your bank has been committing fraud, which there's been a lot of that going around lately. Or going back to this toxic boss, maybe they committed bank fraud. And maybe you know something. And now you have to blow the whistle on them. It could be that. Or it could be, yes, bank fraud did happen to you or could possibly happen to you. But when this card comes out, I always tell people if they're worried about any type of issues with bank fraud, just make sure that you have like those monitoring services, the credit monitoring services. Also, there's things that you can get done, like settings you can set on your account, not just with banks, but well, technically it is with the banks with credit cards, but you can do it on your credit cards and stuff where if there's a certain charge that hits a certain amount, then you're notified by email or by text message or whatever, where they're like, hey, somebody just charged, $450. That way you'll know what's going on with your account. Those are just little things. Okay. Now let's see what this card is that I set to the side because I don't know what it is, but something told me to take it. Let's see what this is. And speaking of credit cards, so there's something going on with credit cards for somebody. Whether it's credit card debt, whether you want to get another credit card, whether you're not happy with your credit cards, there's something going on with credit cards for someone. Somebody could be dealing with credit card fraud because, again, credit cards are issued through banks. So maybe there's something like that going on. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I so randomly heard when I looked at that toxic boss that somebody might have did something with the company credit card or did something with your credit card. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Whatever the situation is that's going on in any of these timelines I'm talking about, because all the stuff I talked about can be the same timeline or it can be all different timelines. Somebody could be dealing with credit cards, another person could be dealing with a toxic boss in their timeline, and another person could be finding out about bank fraud in their timeline. So all of these could be separate or they could be connected. Whatever you're dealing with, your angels and your spirit team are going to assist you. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let me take another card right quick from a different deck. May I have the energy for Leo for October? Energy for Leo for October. Energy for Leo for October. What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? And I heard the most random thing. In this particular deck, one of the cards is Tower. And for whatever reason in my head, and this may only be one person that this is going to resonate with. This toxic boss, if they did something shady, like company, like they were embezzling money or doing bank fraud with the company or whatever, I feel like if they get found out, it's going to get so bad that they might think of jumping. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But that's some of the energy that I picked up. Because I'm like, why would that come to my head? So, yeah, that's something that popped in my head. Is that if there is a toxic boss that has done some type of shady stuff at the company with the banking stuff or even the company credit card, it's almost like on that short series with Inventing Anna, how the girl, I think she worked at Vanity Fair or something like that. And then when they were in that country, they had to put it on her company credit card. And then she got in trouble for it. I feel like with this particular boss situation, if there was some type of shenanigans going on and they get caught, they might think about jumping. Just saying. And if this is resonating with you, you may want to let those people know. You don't have to say, oh, I heard it on a tarot reading with KC. No, you ain't got to say all that. Just say that, just so you know, it wouldn't surprise me if they might think about jumping or doing something. So be careful how you handle it. If you're the one that might end up blowing the whistle or whatever. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. May I have a card, please? Thank you. Gears came out. And for that, it says money flow, hard work, putting plans in motion, career, building, team, taking time off, security. So gears is what you received. For some of you, I feel like you've been keeping your head down too. But like I said before, also I feel something just said to me as I was looking at all of this. I feel like some of you may have felt like the gears were stuck and things weren't moving forward. But like I said before, your angels and your spirit team, they're going to come in to assist you. And they will help the gears move forward, is what they will do. All right, and then I'll take one or two tarot cards. Energy for Leo. Can we clarify the cards on the table? Energy for Leo. Can we clarify the cards on the table? Four of Pentacles. It says hold on tight. So in other words, some of you might be a little bit guarded, but I think you are stable because Four of Pentacles is a stable card. It's just you're protecting what you have. And I feel like you're not getting wrapped up in unnecessary issues. All right, can we clarify the cards on the table? Thank you. Wow. Some of you are going to be leaving because the Eight of Cups came out, which is walking away, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then the Queen of Cups came out, which this is about intuition. It's also about empathy as well. It can be about compassion. It can be a shoulder to cry on. But with the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, 8 plus 1 equals 9. So for some of you, your wish fulfillment will be coming in. And it's going to be something that you've always wanted to do. Because at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. So, yeah, with that, there may be a little bit of sadness as you leave it all behind. And it may be on both ends, where some people may be sad that you have left. But whatever all of this is, whatever these timelines are, whether they're multiple or one, and it's resonating with you, the message is that your angels and your spirit team are going to assist you. All right? So that is your message, Leo. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.